Hi, welcome back. This is module number 5 in HeartQuest. It's called Dream. So this is where we're talking about what is your magic in life. So what do you do in life? So we spoke about who we are and what is one keyword to help encapsulate who we are. Now we're going to actually talk about and find out what we actually do in life. So what is actually our essence? What is our magic? What do we do to actually show what our magic is in life? So what we're going to look at is the 4 elements of life. So looking at water, air, passion and earth. So water is flow, air is clarity, fire is passion, earth is presence. And see if you're drawn to one of these elements. I am drawn to water, so for example I like to do things a lot. I'm a bit of a water baby, so I'm drawn to water. So that's something that I looked at straight away, and yep, that's me in regards to the element in life. And then what we looked at is like what actually encapsulates, what do I do? So for example, I'll look at water, so I spoke about flow. You might have heard me talk about flow in the previous modules. And then what do I do? I like riding. I like riding waves. I like actually helping people. So I like to actually see what sort of flow they have in their bodies, and then I like to actually help them by creating flow. So what I'm doing is riding the flow of their challenges and then creating flow in their bodies. So it's a way of, in a sense, reading their flow and also creating flow in their lives. And the same thing is in life, in personal life, is creating flow in my own personal life, in my family's life. So hence the magic that I've decided to, like my little word for myself is called Flow Rider. What does this do now? This makes a decision making process so much easier. So now I've got the Flow Rider as my magic. So when someone asks me a question in relation to, say for example, business, get a lot of emails asking us all about different business questions. I used to think about it a little bit too much. Now it's very easy. I just say to myself, does that create flow in my personal life? Does that create flow in the business professional sense? And if that's a yes, then I'll look at the email. If it's a no, then I'll just quickly delete it and move on. It's a way of actually keeping out of the head too much and just being true to my own sense of self. Okay. Now you ask yourself, okay, what you do, and then you ask yourself, okay, am I in alignment with what I do? So for example, when we're doing things in regards to your magic, are we doing things in life that actually is in alignment with your magic? And if you are, awesome, you just feel it. You just feel like you are in alignment. It feels like you're actually swimming downstream instead of actually swimming upstream. And I tell you what, being as someone who swims a lot and being in the ocean, when you're swimming against the current, it makes life a lot harder. Okay, so as I said right from the top, we're looking at your magic, what you do, and look at those 4 elements that we spoke about in regards to your elements, as in water, air, fire and earth. And water is flow, air is clarity, fire is passion, earth is presence. And see which ones you're drawn to the most, and use that as a way to start looking at what your magic is.